So hello, my name is Julia and a lot of things have changed since we last met. So first of all, I became 1 year older, and second of all, as you can hopefully tell by the quality of the video, I got a new iPhone. So finally, hopefully the video is going to look a lot clearer and improve the flow of the class. So let's get started. The topic of today, as you can tell from the title, I want to focus on is twists. Now, especially in these times when we're sitting a lot, I mean, we've said it a million times, but really it's like dark at 4 p.m. A lot of us are working from home. It's so important that we move our body, but also get a nice range of motion within our spine. So as we twist the spine, we're getting it moving, we're getting it stay young and rejuvenated, which is super important if you're sitting a lot of the day. Also, spinal twist has a really nice detoxing effect. So as you really twist, you're kind of like wringing out your internal muscle organs, and it should make you feel really good and energized and just rejuvenated. So without any further ado, let's get started and let's just come into a nice comfortable seated position on the middle of your mat. So just taking a second to get yourself in place, finding a nice seat, crossing your legs over, rolling those shoulders up and down the back, and then we're going to tent our fingers at either side of the hips and start with some neck rolls. So remembering the spine starts here at the base of your neck and then goes all the way down to the tailbone. So let's just start by warming up this entire part of the body. So as we begin, you can close your eyes if you'd like, dropping the right ear down to the right shoulder, feeling that nice long stretch along the left neck, and then maybe bringing your chin towards your chest, and then just rocking back and forth a little bit on this side. Maybe you feel you're carrying some tension somewhere. Maybe you want to stay and explore that, or just keep moving and breathing deeply, sending some love into this left side of your neck. And then when you're ready, drop that chin in towards the chest and then bring it to the other side. So just gently stretching out the right side neck this time. You can walk your fingers out to the side to get a longer stretch along the neck and the shoulder. And just really catching your breath, seeing how your mind is feeling today. How's your body feeling? And then slowly chin coming in towards the chest and then lifting the chin up. We're going to bring those arms up and reaching the fingertips towards the ceiling. And as we exhale, cactusing the arms, elbows come in towards the chest, opening that chest up to the sky. And inhale, straighten the arms back out. And exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Last one, inhale, lengthen. And exhale, opening the chest up. And then dropping the hands down. Bringing those hands out in front of us, just slowly walking the fingers out in front. You can drop the head down and feel a nice stretch along the lower back and the hips. Maybe you want to sway from side to side. Feeling that beautiful stretch. Also an area that seems to get super tight and can get really stiff if we sit for too long. So really enjoy this one. And then slowly coming back to center. And let's take our first easy twist. So just simply bringing the left hand to your right knee and then bringing your right hand out behind you, so just behind the spine. As you inhale, you're going to lengthen from the base of the spine to the crown of the head. And as you exhale, you're going to use that left hand to push and help yourself twist. Remember to do this gently, making sure that you're really twisting from that base of the spine here. And as we inhale, we always lengthen the spine. And as you exhale, maybe see if you can twist a little more, gazing over that right shoulder. Inhale to lengthen. And then exhale, coming into that twist. And then one more breath here. And exhale. And then slowly coming up, Bringing those arms back to center, raising them up towards the sky. And let's take it to the other side. So now the right hand on the outside of the left thigh, left hand coming behind you, tenting those fingers. And as you inhale, you lengthen the spine from the base all the way to the crown of the head. And as you exhale, get that nice twist, gazing over your left shoulder. Inhale to lengthen. And exhale, getting deeper into the twist. One more breath here, inhale, lengthen. And then exhale, twist. And then slowly coming back to center, arms reaching up overhead. And then we're going to bring the hands out in front of us, uncross the legs, and then just coming into a nice tabletop here. Planting those hands down onto the mat, spreading the fingers wide, tucking your toes under, and just lift your hips up and back into downward facing dog. So as always, let's just take a moment here to really just get into our own downward facing dog for the day. Remembering the cues that are important to you, whether it's to press in through the fingertips, to shake your head yes and no, making sure there's no tension here. Dropping the shoulder blades down the back, bending the knees generously and lifting the hips up to the sky. And then just start to find some movement in your downward dog. Maybe you want to sway from side to side with the hips, bending one knee at a time. And then slowly coming back to stillness, bringing the feet to touch in the middle of the mat. And then you're going to bring that left foot around and into the outsides of the right foot, bending the right knee and just dropping that left heel down. Now you'll get a nice spinal twist here if you gaze under your left armpit, and also feel a really nice stretch along the outside of the left leg, all the way to the hips and the glutes. Breathing deeply here, pushing into the hands to help you push those hips up and feel the stretch intensify. And then coming back to center, take it to the other side, right foot to the outside of the left foot, bending of the left knee, seeing if you can place that right heel down on the mat, gazing under the left armpit, getting a nice spinal twist as we really stretch out the outside of that right leg. Remembering to push the hips back, shoulders down from the ears, and breathe deeply. And then slowly coming back to center. Walk the feet in a little bit more before we come into another little downward dog twist here. So just enough that you can be able to grab with your left hand the outside of your right ankle or calf, and then just take the twist even more. So using that left hand to really help you pull yourself under your left armpit, gazing under, breathing deeply here, seeing if you can bend into that left elbow even more, and then release, lifting the right hand up off the mat, grabbing the outside of the left ankle this time, and doing the same on the other side. Breathing deeply, and exhale. One more inhale, and then exhale, slowly coming back to center, walking the feet back into your normal downward facing dog, and then we're going to lift the right leg out up behind us, three-legged dog, and then slowly bring the right foot in between the hands at the top of the mat. Drop down the back knee here, so we're coming into our low lunge, and then slowly bringing the hands up onto the right knee. Now rolling those shoulder blades down the back, we're going to inhale those hands up towards the ceiling, and then as you exhale, we're going to twist here with open arms. So the right arm goes back, left arm goes forward, and your head follows the right hand, so gazing behind you. Inhale, coming back, up to center, and then exhale to twist, keeping that balance. Inhale, and exhale, last one, and hold. And then maybe you want to bring that left hand down on the mat, bend the back leg, and grab the back foot here with your right hand. As you inhale, you're going to bring that right shoulder blade down the back, gazing to the back of the mat, and exhale, sink those hips down. Inhale, and exhale, see if you can use the power of your foot to push yourself open, getting deeper into the twist. And exhale. And then slowly releasing that back foot, bringing the right hand down to meet the left, lifting the back leg, back knee, off the mat. And then we're coming back into a twist, so left palm stays on the mat, right arm goes up, coming into a runner's lunge twist. Inhale and exhale. And then slowly bringing the right hand down again, lifting that right leg back out behind you, three-legged dog, and then bringing it down to the mat. Let's take that on the other side. Left leg goes back out behind you, three-legged dog, and then just slowly bringing that left foot in between the hands and dropping the right knee down. Finding yourself into your low lunge before we inhale and lift those arms up overhead. And then again, exhaling, bringing the left arm back this time, right arm forward, gazing back. Inhale back to center. Exhale, left arm back. And inhale, center. Exhale, back. Inhale, center. Last one, left arm back. And then bringing the right hand down this time, palm on the mat, bending at the back leg and grabbing the back foot. And again, using the strength of that back foot to open your left shoulder blade down the back, gazing to the back of the mat again. Exhale, dropping those hips down. Inhale. And exhale. And then slowly releasing that back foot, bringing the left palm back down on the mat, lifting the back knee off the mat, and then just one last time, opening that left arm up to the sky. Easy twist here in our runner's lunge. Inhale and exhale. Slowly bringing that left hand to meet the right, lifting the left leg back up, three-legged dog, and then slowly release here, back into our downward dog. Now bending one knee at a time, resetting yourself before we slowly tiptoe our feet to the middle of the mat, bending at the knees, tucking the chin in towards the chest, and slowly rolling yourself up to standing. So let's move into something slightly more strength-based before we finish. Bringing the feet together here, we're going to come into a chair pose. So sitting the hips back, and then making sure you can lift your toes off the mat so there's no pressure on the knees here. And then just slowly inhale, bringing the arms back up by your ears. Inhale. And exhale, see if you can sit a bit deeper. Inhale. And exhale. Now let's bring this into a movement. We're going to bring the right arm back and the left arm forward. And if you want to challenge yourself, come up onto your toes. And then slowly coming back to center. And taking it to the other side. Left arm back, right arm forward, maybe lift up. And back to center. 2 more times on each side. Right arm back. And center. Your thighs should be burning by now. Left arm back, right arm forward. And up. Last time, stay low. And forward. And then last time. And forward. And then just slowly coming down, bringing the hips onto the mat. Good job. So, bringing the feet onto the mat, we're going to roll our way down onto our backs and close with one of the best spinal twists you can possibly have. I like to do this almost every morning if I can. So, we're going to bring that right leg up and over the left knee, scoot your hips to the right side of the mat, bring your arms out by your side, and just simply drop the knees over to the left. Bringing your head to gaze towards the right fingertips and making sure both shoulder blades are nice and planted on the mat. Breathing deeply. And exhale, sigh out the mouth. 2 more like this. And exhale. 1 more. And exhale. And then slowly coming up to center. Bring the feet onto the mat. Just windshield wiper your legs from side to side before we take it to the other side. Okay, coming back to center. Now the left leg goes over the right. Scoot your hips over to the left side and just let your knees drop over to the right. Gazing towards the left fingertips, making sure both shoulder blades are on the mat. And take 3 deep breaths here. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more breath here. And exhale. Slowly coming back up to center. Bring both knees into the chest and give yourself one last hug. Rocking from side to side. Massaging the lower back. And then just slowly rock and roll yourself up to seated again. Until you find yourself in the middle of the mat with your legs crossed. So hopefully your spine feels really good. I know mine does already now. And yeah, this could maybe be something you do once or twice a week. It should really help you to keep your spine healthy and also your posture nice. And it actually gives a nice deep stretch in your lower back as well. Just generally good for you. So yeah, see you next time.